This video tracks the final 24 hours of the election campaigns in Oxford, speaking to students outside polling stations and in David Cameron's former college, joining the final bursts of canvassing, and catching up with the election results as they unfolded at the Union. First though, Beth McKernan was with the Lib Dems, who'd taken to the streets in a last-minute effort to sway voters.
Do you think last-minute canvassing is going to have a big effect on how people vote?
I think it can. I think it can help boost turnout by just reminding people again that the election is happening today. And obviously we're hoping that a lot of those votes are going to come in our direction.
Hi Mark, what time did you get up this morning?
3 o'clock.
And what have you been doing since then?
Preparing leaflets to be delivered, delivering leaflets, preparing leaflets to be handed out, handing out leaflets, and then just general talking to people and holding the sign like this one.
It has been very exciting. I haven't been involved in an election campaign before, mainly because this one's just, it seems on such a knife edge, both in Oxford and in the whole country.
You feel like your hard work today is going to make a difference to how people vote here?
Certainly hope it does. I mean, there's really a lot of enthusiasm for Nick Clegg, for Steve Goddard, for the Liberal Democrats, and I'm hopeful we're going to get a good result this evening.
I'm quite optimistic actually about what's going to happen this evening. It's been going quite. I've been on doorsteps in Oxford, and it seems like it's been going all right. Although I don't want to say that just because you never know.
What time do you think you'll be going to bed tonight?
Probably about the same time I got up this morning.
And it wasn't only the major parties who were feeling optimistic.
Locally, we want to hold all our council seats in East Oxford and in the city centre and pick up a couple more. People aren't asking us about environmental issues at all, actually. And most of the conversations I've had with people are about housing, about the economy, which is the big issue that no one else seems to be talking about.
We spoke to students emerging from the polling station in Blue Boar Street, where many had left it to the final day to decide their vote.
I voted for Labour today.
You changed your mind?
I changed my mind at the very last minute. I was going to vote for Lib Dem and then couldn't. Then I saw sort of Nick Clegg's sort of shiny face and couldn't quite do it.
Green. 10 minutes ago I went on voteforpolicies.org.uk and that had the most policies which I agreed with.
Conservative, naturally. Heaven help us if we have a hung parliament.
I thought the Labour Party did a good job of convincing me that I should vote for them. So it was decided a while ago.
Conservative. So if we want to get rid of the old clapped-out government, you've got to vote Tory.
Well, I suspect that the Tories will get in, but I hope they don't.
I'm probably expecting a Tory majority.
And what are you really not hoping for?
A Tory majority?
Exactly that.
One group who certainly was hoping for a Tory majority was OCA, who kindly put on a little spectacle for the Cherwell camera.
Okay, hi everyone, thank you very much for coming here today to the Oxford Conservative Association's Election Day press conference.
At the press conference, the speakers were keen to stress how much the party cared about poor people.
I became a Tory quite late on because I believe the Conservative Party stands for one thing above all else, and that is helping the poorest people in this country improve their lot in life. We're going out there, we're speaking to people, we're learning from them. We are not a nasty party, we're a caring party, because we care about the poorest people in this country. That's why we're Conservative. Those are the people we joined the Conservative Party to help and will do well under David Cameron's government.
Talking of David Cameron, Riley Chen popped over to Brasenose to gauge the atmosphere at the Conservative leader's former college.
Are you excited at the possibility of an ex-student from Brasenose, being potentially Prime Minister in the next few hours?
It will be a very nice experience. We haven't had one for several hundred years now, so it'll be nice to be able to tell the children, friends or whatever.
Does your personal allegiance lie with David Cameron himself?
I'm not very partisan, but I'm going to vote for him in about 5 minutes' time.
Do you aspire to be the next David Cameron?
No, my name's David Arger.
Are you proud that David Cameron's from Brasenose?
Not particularly, no.
So I was probably going to vote Conservative anyway, but we think our Dave is a good chap. You can't go far wrong if you're from Brasenose. Sorry, I speak for myself here, sorry.
If you're going to vote Conservative, he'll encourage you, but otherwise you're going to stick to what you know.
I'm going to decide when I get to the polling booth.
How much do you think the fact that David Cameron was from Brasenose affect your decision?
0. I didn't even go to his talk, I just slept in because I was really tired.
As someone who's very attached to his college, I have to say that that even that factor just bears no relation on my vote.
He came to visit our college, quite a good chap to talk to, and I invited him to come and have brunch on my bod card, and he declined, unfortunately. But we had a good chat anyway about Gertie's, that's our sandwich bar. And at that point, I guess I felt, quite close to the man himself
to the man.
at that time.
In the evening, crowds gathered at the Union to watch the results as well as a debate, the motion being this House believes the Conservatives are ready to run the country again. Naomi Richmond was there.
I thought we made our case to the members of the Oxford Union, and I very much hope that tonight the Conservative Party will get a majority.
And do you think they will?
I do. I think we'll have a narrow majority.
How do you think the debate went tonight?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. However, obviously being in the Union, it was the majority of people here are Conservative, and I found it slightly patronising in that respect.
We were very happy with how it went. The chamber was pretty packed out with ALCA members, so it was a more intimidating chamber, I think, than I've seen it be before.
The idea that the Conservative Party is a party of elites, is a party of white people, is a party of men, is absolutely absurd. I think the general public will see that the Conservative Party is the progressive force for politics in this country, and that's why I think we're going to win today.
My personal prediction, for what it's worth, and it's probably worth not much, is we will fall short of the overall majority by between 1 and 20 seats.
Do you think Labour will win the elections tonight?
I'll be honest, I'm an optimist about these things. I don't think they will, but if the exit polls are right, I still think that there's a very good chance of a Labour-Liberal coalition that will keep the Tories out of government, and that will make me a very happy man tomorrow morning.
And what do you think about David Cameron?
I think he is very polished. I think he's an incredibly good PR man. When I was, at the time that David Cameron was elected leader, I was actually a Tory party member, and I worked for David Davis's leadership campaign. I think Cameron is a nothing candidate. I think he is Tony Blair on the cheap. I think he wants to rebuild the Conservative Party, but hasn't weeded out the worst elements of it, and hasn't really provided a new vision, as Blair gave us New Labour. There is no new Conservative Party under Cameron, and I think for that he deserves to suffer.
As the implications of a hung parliament remain unclear, it seems we'll have to wait a while longer before getting any kind of satisfying summary.